Hi everybody, my name is Daniel and I am from IGEM University. I will explain you a chapter 4 which name is Building a Paper, and it is from the Source workbook, which is academic writing from Source. In this chapter I knew how to write a raw first draft and a second integrating draft. In this chapter I knew how to build a body of the paper, and I knew how to integrate the evidence in the paragraphs of my paper. Okay, the paper body needs to have three conditions, which as a topic sentence for each supporting point, a review of all of the information, and a first draft that I will explain you later. For writing topic sentences, you need to reach three conditions, which are logical connection with topic and focus of the thesis statement, and repeat the supporting point in other words. Also, you need to organize it in the same order that supporting points are explained in thesis. For example, the example of the thesis is alcohol addiction can lead to mental, physical, and social problems. So as you can see, the topic sentence for first supporting point, which is mental problems, are physical issues is one of the causes by the abusive use of alcohol. So as you can see, I just mentioned the topic sentence with other words from physical use, which is the synonym of mental. For review information, you need to check again your articles, your notes, your summaries, your outline and topic sentence which were made before. In this review of information, you will decide which information is relevant from support the thesis statement, and also you need to choose one supporting point to work on first. Select the most important facts about the supporting point is important because you will have a solid argument to defend, and you also need to include document evidence. It will be better if you try to use innovative methods to explain ideas, for examples, explanations, personal experience, but also you need to have document evidence. Then you are ready to write in a first draft. It could be the hard part of the write a paper, but you are already full of new ideas and knowledge, so you can write these your own ideas, and reorganize, change, and improve. And remember, there is not a perfect way to write a draft. Before to start with write a draft, you need to choose an easier part from your notes, your summaries, or your raw outline. One of the techniques is tell it to yourself at the mirror or to a partner, for example. And while you're writing the draft, you need to take regular breaks, and also you can have help from a professional person. And also remember that your first draft is not constantly. It means that you can read all of the times that you want. For evidence integration, there are three conditions, which are paraphrase and respective quotes for the evidence, introduce the evidence into the paragraph that you are writing, and the connection between the evidence and topic sentence. Okay, for paraphrasing, which is the more common thing in writing academic evidence, you need to present it with a direct quotation or with paraphrase and just say the name of the author we we watch in other units. For example, to behave, this is an example from Hopling Susan, which is the author of this article. Okay, so this is the example which is directly cited from the source. So as you can see, there is the same word from the article, and they put that the author. The other way to integrate this type of evidence is add a citation before and then just write your evidence with quotes. And finally, if you want to paraphrase, you can't paraphrase it in your own words, as you can see, but you need to also put the name of the author and the year. For introduce the evidence, you need to mention the author, the name of the article, and a common verb which is in simple present. The example is this. In the article, College Success, Clark writes that a student should study 2 hours for every hour in class. So as you can see, Clark is the name of the author and also is the name of the article College Success. And writes is the part of the simple present. Some common verbs for introducing evidence are writes, states, remarks, explains, and other more which are after the name of the author. The evidence need to have a common sense or a direct connection with the topic sentence from each paragraph. So write why you are mentioning this fact or this evidence and what is the reason for supporting the topic sentence. For example, if the topic sentences will be the value of independence is one reason why young and old people become isolated from each other. So the connecting explanations could be being independent is an important quality of life for most Americans. Since childhood, people have been thought to be independent and the nations continues through their old age. So as you can see, these are the techniques to write your first draft, and remember that it is not constantly. You can change, edit, or rewrite it in your own ideas. But remember that you need to have connections with the thesis statement and also with the topic sentences. Thanks for watching.